The average is where there's two parts of this. We're going to add things together and then we're going to divide the total amount that we calculate. Have you played the game Tetris before?
Yes.
Just so you can actually see a visual picture. What I've just put up on the screen here is a visual example of what Tetris looks like. And in maths, what we'd be doing here is we'd just be taking the different numbers, which would be represented by the different types of blocks that you've got, and then adding them together. So in our question, we can see that there's a number of boxes that we've got to do, which we're going to look at in a bit here. So it's these blue boxes that are in the middle. So it's 7, 4, and 1. What we'd also be looking at doing is taking the total amount of them, and just like we can see in this example, where you've got the total amount, and we're going to split them up into the number of different, or spread it across the number of different parts. So if we go back to our boxes example here, we can see, can you tell me the numbers that you can see in blue?
7, 4, and 1.
You can see there that we're not really, for this particular question, looking at any of the numbers in the red boxes or the green boxes. We're just looking at the blue ones. So for the first part, because we're doing this as one part of, which is one part of two, the first thing that we're going to put in is the brackets. So we use brackets, which means that you just, everything that's inside the brackets, you calculate that first. So in this case, we're going to add all of the numbers together before we do the division. So you type in the brackets, and then after the brackets, what we're going to do is if you drag over the numbers into the grey box. Yep, that's right. And then what we will do is we can see there that we're adding those numbers together. So in terms of writing out the working out, you'd be writing in the 7 plus 4 plus 1. And can you tell me what that adds up to?
Adds up to 12.
Yep, that's great. So what we're actually getting there is 7 plus 4 plus 1 equals 12. And then how many blue boxes can you see?
3.
Yeah. So as we can see, if we go back to the visual example, you can see there that the total amount is 12. And in here, what we're actually doing is we're splitting that up into 3 parts. So if we look back at the maths part, all we do is we just say divide by 3, and then obviously the answer to that is equal to
4.
Yeah, because divide 12 by 3 and you get 4. And then that's all you need to do. So in terms of doing averages, that's obviously one part, which is what they call the mean. What's the highest number in the blue boxes that you can see?
7.
Yeah, and so that's what they call the mode. So the mode